What's up, everybody? My name is Dylan. This is Jake. This is Yazin, and we are back with another weekly review of Saints Gaming. This is Bird's Eye View, and I'm excited for this week. You guys excited for this week?
I'm very excited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
You
I'm
excited
a
for?
little nervous, but
A little nervous?
yeah, we got some news about some Echo Arena stuff, but everything else is pretty hype, so I'm pretty excited to see what happened. A lot of good things for our teams.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two bad things for our teams, but
I mean,
mostly
I-
good.
I mean, you can't win them all, right? I mean, you're going to win some,
Exactly.
you're going to lose some, so
Exactly.
it's understandable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. First off, we have Hearthstone going in this week. We have a 3-0 win against Butler University, taking out their Paladins and Warrior decks cleanly. No chance at all to win. No chance at all to lose. This puts us at a 2-3 record. But sadly, I don't know if it's going to be enough for playoffs. We have to hope, pray, everyone pray tonight
Yeah.
that other teams will lose 3 times so that we can maybe squeak in and be the best of the 3 of the losers.
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully, right? I mean, we're all looking for, like, best interest in Hearthstone, but it's, living on a prayer right now, so that there's nothing too crazy going on with Hearthstone. That's probably about it. Other than that, that's really all there is to it. Like, they're just kind of hoping for something to happen, right? And go.
Yeah, they're actually getting pretty lucky. Because if you look at it, usually after 2 losses, you're done.
Yeah.
2 losses and that's it, right? They're up at 3 losses. And they've still got the opportunity to possibly make a comeback, right? I'm excited to see. Yeah, possibly, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've got high hopes. Hopefully, though, we'll see. I got high hopes for them, though.
So next up, we got Rainbow Six.
We had a very good week for Rainbow, winning both our games in
Wow.
CEA and CR6. Unfortunately, for CR6, it was a 2-0. They forfeited. They dropped out of the league. So hopefully Highlander Gaming can come back next semester, next season.
Yeah.
But for CEA, we took out Commerce College, and we did it pretty convincingly. It was a 7-1 and a 7-3. But the 3 was one round we kind of threw. We were messing around. And then the other 2, we had some connection errors. So we were playing on 4v5 because just time
Yeah, I
that,
saw that.
he had dropped out and stuff. We just couldn't rehost. But we still pulled it together and able to pull out the win. We had some funny clips here of me jumping out, getting almost a 3K here. And then if you see my teammate decide I'm going to chuck smokes out of the window. But, it was very entertaining. Here we see Amy Miss Nautica, the female star of Saints Gaming. Clutched this 1v3 situation, I think it was, and to win the round. It was a very, very good round for her. She played it very well. If you watch, this Jagger just completely dropped. Oh, it didn't show. We were a little too late, but just dropped the hatch and just surprised, but got gunned.
Surprise, I'm here.
Seriously, though? By herself, 1v3?
Yeah.
For a person that was supposed to be support and not a gunner, that's insane.
She is.
She is a gunner. She's truly a gunner.
Yeah.
I remember earlier this year we had that person in the Discord server saying, why would we have a person that didn't have a good KD or something like that? That is exactly why. That is exactly why we would have him. KD isn't everything in these games, you know what I mean? You've got to have that sense of tactics, basically,
what if you
right?
let your little brother play on your account for a week? Let's be realistic here, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, definitely. That's crazy, though.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But
Props to
with
her.
that win, it puts us in 3rd place, at 2-0-1. So we're in the same kind of position as Hearthstone right now to make playoffs. We have to pray that a couple things line up. So we have to have a couple teams win and a couple teams lose. And then we ourselves have to win out the rest of the season.
Mhm.
So we play Central Maine this week on Wednesday at 9 p.m. And then we play Florida University the week after, and we have to win both of those very convincingly to have a chance for playoffs.
I think you guys can do it.
I think so too.
I honestly do think you guys can do it. It's not me just hyping you guys up, giving you props. No, I honestly think you guys got this. It's just, it seems like Amy's fitting in her place much better now too,
Yeah.
right? So, looks like you guys are doing way better than you first were when you first got together, right? The synergy's built and everything. You guys are starting to kill it
100%.
together.
2-0, you know what I mean? Like what more could you ask for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Little bumps and bruises here and there, but growing pains.
It
Brand new
happens.
team, but
Yeah.
it happens.
Exactly.
Next we have CS:GO, and this week on CS:GO was champions versus champions. We had Saints Gaming, the NACE champions, first ever NACE champions, versus CSL's York University champions.
Mhm.
But sadly, we couldn't pull it off. York is just that too better. And yeah, hard.
Yeah.
It was a little painful to watch.
Definitely.
It was, yeah.
Being like, in CS, like on like a certain side, it's almost like you're expected to be down or be up a certain amount of rounds, and then once this side swap, you can make the comeback potential. This situation, like if the gap gets too great, it's almost like impossible to come back.
It is hard.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's what happened. I think that was a really nice kill right there. He gets him for the kill, he gets him for the gun, and then
yeah.
But if you look at the scoreboard, it almost doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It's
at that point, it's just too late. But sadly, we did have a roster swap late with Zapper, unfortunately having to drop out, which it sucks because he was, I think, one of our top players. But
Definitely.
I think this also will make all the other players step up just that much more to play better and try to improve themselves to win.
Yeah, pick up that
100%.
slack of one of the best being gone, right?
Yeah.
Like I was saying before we actually started, I was saying something about Zapper being my favorite player on the team because he was just his personality and even his just skill, man. He was just amazing, right?
Yeah.
Like no offense to the other gaming players, I love the CS:GO team. The fact that they won the NAC champions the first time of all the teams just goes to show how good they are, right? Not to mention they got those fancy jackets from them. Oh my god, I want one so bad. But they killed it though. They killed that season. So I think it's just gonna take some time, some synergy, build that team back up.
Yeah.
Since Zapper is gone, they have lost one of the best, so they have to build it back up, right?
Yep.
Zapper was there every game, so that's a whole player gone out of that 5-stack team with the synergy that they had beforehand.
Yeah.
Now it's a little screwed up,
Yeah,
right?
It is.
Because
Yeah.
they gotta
And once he gets that vibe going, he'll be good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So next up here we got Echo Arena. We're gonna let Yas take over for that. Wow. 21 to 8, man. Give me a little backstory on that.
There's actually a big backstory to this one. So one of their players was actually having a headset malfunction, and the headset just wouldn't turn on. They couldn't get power to it, no feed to it at all. So he just couldn't play, and they didn't have a replacement headset at the time because someone had taken it home. So me and Mizuchi talked a little bit about it, and we're like, you know what, Mizuchi, you're going to stay back for the first half and just not play. You just stayed in the hub, and you'll see throughout some of these clips that it only has 2 names on each side of the team, and that's because we only did a 2v2 situation against them. Even though we did, we still came out on top. Black Label stepping up to the plate, man. Oh my god.
He's really improving.
Oh my god, he was killing it. This one is Mizuchi taking this long angled shot. That's amazing. I usually won't point out his shots because he's so good at, you're always just bound to go in, but that one, I've never seen an angle like that, right? That was just beautiful.
Very impressive.
But yeah, like I was saying, man, Black Label stepped right up to the... Okay, let's not talk about that.
I want to talk about this goal for a second.
I'm going to yell at Dan the next time I see him. This is ridiculous.
Me and Jake would love to talk about this goal for a second.
Okay, listen.
What happened?
I don't know. I went for the disc. I was moving for the disc, all right? Okay, look, you're talking crap, but look at this. Look at that. That long chuck called out to Black Label. I'm like, grab that.
Okay.
Boom.
Now you're just deferring. I want to go back to that
I was
clip.
trying.
I want to know what happened.
Okay, anyways.
He like DC'd.
No, okay, so I
just
grabbed the disc and I went to go do like a little flail behind me and just chuck it back to Black Label because I knew he was on the other side of the shield. And I've been trying to give him that sense of just watch the disc, know where I'm going to move, watch my hands, know if I'm going to chuck it to you. I just biffed it. I bet the clip is literally called Biffed It #2. It's twice now. Twice now. So I just give it a little toss back, and it just, little did I know, I let go when I was like right here. So it just went right in the net. And Mizuchi actually came in after that and like started yelling at me, and he's like,
Good.
Again? It happens to the best of us, okay? You killed half your team one time.
I killed one player, but
Okay.
twice.
But yeah, no.
Hey, you win
it
some,
was,
you lose some, right?
Exactly.
It's like I said at
Exactly.
the beginning, you can't win them all. Sometimes you make mistakes.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It
Okay.
happens.
So getting back on track, we did win the game 21-8, 2v2. Mizuchi did come in at halftime, and I let him play for about a minute and a half, and then he said he wanted to back out, so I let him to back out, and I came back in. It's kind of like a hockey switch up, like when they're on the ice and they need a break, they like hop over the ledge and just get out there. I just hopped in the game, grabbed that thing, patted it, and just flew straight down, grabbed the disc, and we actually got a point right away because Black Label was already deep and I was mid, so I just chucked it right to him. He got a point from that. So it worked out pretty well with us being able to switch like that. The only issue was Mizuchi, sorry, not Mizuchi, the league is actually pushing us to finals now.
How's that a bad thing?
Because now we have no games for a month.
Oh, okay.
So we won 5-0 so far, all our games. We've gone undefeated so far, and we're definitely going to keep it undefeated for the championship. I can tell you that much.
Mhm.
I may seem cocky a little bit, but we've just got that skill level, man. But
For sure, man. If you ain't first,
you're last.
Exactly.
Exactly. But yeah, so we have no games coming up this month because we got pushed all the way to the finals, which is actually, I believe mid-November. So for about
Okay.
3-4 weeks, we won't have any games. But we are looking to get into a different league, possibly the Pizza League or the VR or the VR Masters League. We're trying to feel the waters out, see what the skill level is out there because we have a new player on our team, and I'm not a top tier level 50, which is like basically a grandmaster or whatever in skill ranking.
Okay.
But I'm pretty excited to see how this goes, considering that it would be a whole new league to us, right? It's
Yeah.
always fun to get in a new league, exactly like you guys did. You were on only one league at the beginning, and now you're running two.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more fun to actually be able to play against two different sets of teams compared to the 6 teams that we've been playing this entire time.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice for a switch up. We got some good news too. So due to Andrew finding out, or Mizuchi, finding out that one of the headsets on the other teams was broken and the players weren't available to play and stuff like that, gave us a thought of maybe getting a sub.
Okay.
And it's him right here. Stack Z,
Stack
the new sub
Z
for the Echo Arena team. That means he is a varsity player now, even though he is a sub. But we're hoping to get him in there as much as we can. We've had him play a few times already, just to get the basics of the game down, just in case we do need him. Mizuchi is going to take some one-on-one time with him and teach him a lot more, just like he did with me and Black Label. And I'm excited to see where Dylan can go, to be honest. Definitely can be one of the top tier players as long as he follows the coaching that we do. For
Make
sure.
him do some laps if not.
Definitely. And moving on to Rocket League now. That was about it for Echo Arena this week.
Yeah, it's big week for Rocket League.
Yep. So for for Rocket League, they actually had one of the best games I've seen so far in Rocket League in general.
Yeah.
100%.
Such a nail biter.
was.
It was literally back and forth wins up until the last one. The games were so close to each other. They got to that last game. Oh my God. They came out and just showed out. They went 5-2. They demolished them. So they actually, I believe they were at 3-0 at the beginning in that game before before Northwood even scored a point on them.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Northwood scored a point, then they scored another 2, and then Northwood scored one more, but it definitely wasn't enough to hold the point. And definitely, they definitely did have a player of the game this time, and it 100% was Icy Vivid. I mean, Endeavor gets those snipe shots, but the things that Icy Vivid did that game was just insane. Like, the saves, the setups, the little booty bump shot he does right there, just
Man,
insane.
such a nice goal, man.
The
finesse on it.
angle, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what catches me. I didn't even know you could do that. He hit that drift perfectly and just gave it the little butt. Just beautiful,
It's the boost,
beautiful,
man. The boost.
the
It's a game
beautiful, it's
changer.
beautiful, man.
It is.
They did have, I believe, what else did he do? He had 3 hat trick shots or something like that.
He had a hat trick.
Yeah, a hat
this
trick.
game,
Oh my God, he killed it. He killed it. That was easily one of the closest games I've ever watched in my life up until that last round. I don't know what the Saints got. Maybe they got their G Fuel in them. They just smashed down that entire shaker and they're like, let's go. And they just
pure
boom.
powder. Just
They demolished
pure
them.
power.
Literally, pure power, man. Pure power. They demolished them with no remorse at the end there. The 3 points they had up in the lead, I think they started to slow down a little bit once they got the 3 points because they knew their win was secured.
Yeah.
But then Northwood scored 1 point and they're like, no.
Turn the gas back on.
Exactly. And then they scored the other one and they scored the second one and then Northwood knew it was over, so they were kind of just,
We're going to get
trailing
into some Overwatch right now. I'm going to let Yazin take it away.
Yes, sir. So our team did win both games this week. The first one just being a forfeit win, but I mean, you show up, like you said. You
Show up,
win.
get the wins.
Exactly. The second game they did win also against University of Miami, Ohio, or Miami University of Ohio. Sorry, that's just name throws me off every single time. Yeah, it's got 2 places in there. It throws me off quite a little bit, but they definitely did kill it, and they actually brought Quip back in again, and he didn't even play his main role, which is an off tank. So that just goes to show maybe Crip should just be up there on the starting lines, to be honest.
He should just be on the team.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's showing up and showing out, like I always say about these players, man.
If he's showing up and they're winning both their games back to back, like 2-0s, it's like, man, like, why would you not want to keep that comp rolling?
Exactly. Unfortunately, they did have. This clip is just insane. He was playing Mercy, not even a Mercy main or anything like that. He's an off tank main. Like I was just saying, he kept Jub alive this entire time through this onslaught, and they basically took the point here just because of that. I'm just gonna be completely honest here, and look at that push. It was just insane. But yeah, I feel like Crip should definitely be up there for sure. He showed up twice now after the 2 players weren't available to play. I believe the first time.
Yeah.
I forget who it was the first time. Actually,
Man.
second time it was Kingdom Hearts though, which was
Yes.
this game here, and he took over for Kingdom Hearts, and he just showed that maybe he should be up there too, with the
Mhm.
top 5 or top 6.
Man, I'm gonna budge in here real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
That last clip, man, of Reaper,
Oh, yeah.
literally going on
yeah.
an onslaught. Like, it's actually ridiculous. This Reaper meta, it's actually crazy. Like,
Yeah.
he's always been, pretty OP, but now it's actually out of this world.
Oh, yeah,
If
his
you
healing.
don't pick Reaper when you're going DPS in like certain scenarios, it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
he literally went through the whole team. Is actually crazy.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that it's actually nuts.
No, definitely. He's a very smart player too. You could tell Swaggertron on University or Miami University of Ohio.
Yeah.
He definitely was looking for some competition while playing there, but his team just couldn't pick up the slack. He was very smart with that play. Ran in, he
Yeah.
bashed out the immortality field right away,
Mhm.
and knew exactly what he had to do as soon as it went down. But unfortunately, that was about the end of the game anyway, so they hadn't gotten the win. So
Yeah.
they did take it
Well,
away
a
for a
little
dub.
bit sooner.
Yeah. All right, now we'll be taking over with a League of Legends from
Little
Dylan right
bit
here.
of League of Legends. You already know what's going on. So unfortunately, there was a forfeit win in the CSL League, and that was the only match for the week. So
Yeah.
like Jake was saying, if you show up, you get wins. You know what I mean? If you just show up, you get wins. So it's a little unfortunate. You know what I mean? We would like to see some action stuff like that,
Yeah.
some stuff that we could recap on. But as time goes on, we're definitely gonna have a lot to talk about. So, without any further ado, we will just get into Smash. Sorry for the stutter. I have no idea what was going on with my head right there. But yeah, so this Smash class is definitely a little bit interesting because we had somebody from Kitchener come down to Windsor, and I think he might have just heard about Smash class that we have here, so he just decided to show up and just put on a show, man. He came in third and showed everybody what Mega Man can really do. And me personally, I don't really like Mega Man. I don't like playing him that much,
Mhm.
but I know he has potential to be very, very good.
Yeah.
And in this Smash Weekly, he definitely proved himself, and he definitely proved Mega Man as well that if
Yeah.
you know what you're doing, you know how to play him, man. Like, you can definitely pull up some crazy moves. So this clip right here is actually very impressive too. I think it's really just interesting as well because I like Ness, and just seeing how this Mega Man guards him and stuff like that is it's pretty spectacular. Like,
Oh man.
I don't know, man.
Wow.
Like, I'm pretty sure Mega Man is like 90%. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
What's that?
We have no idea, Dylan.
I know.
We
I'm
can't read
thinking-
your mind.
He's
What is it?
mainly skill. I don't think he's any a powerhouse or
I
anything
don't-
like that. It's no
No,
luck
tech.
at all. It's
I
all
mean,
tech.
like caster. He's like a caster. Like,
A zoner.
yes. Okay. That's what I mean. Okay.
Dan, the producer, coming in with a clutch call right there.
Thank you. For your service.
Salute to Dan.
He does more than just the camera work. He actually runs all the Smash Weeklies too. So
But yeah,
Shout
I
out
don't
to
know.
Dan.
He's just like an interesting character. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like something that a character that's kind of hard to play, but when you
Mhm.
know what you're doing, he can be like very lethal
Yeah.
in certain situations.
definitely.
There's also 32 players that came out to this Smash class, which is
Wow.
also pretty good as well.
That's
You know what I mean?
really good.
32 contenders, so I think that's pretty hype. And yeah, what do you guys think about that? The contender from Kitchener.
I
Anything
think it was crazy. I think that's nuts.
It just shows like how much like our social media is showing up.
Exactly.
Right? That he
True.
can come down, no idea, just like come down for holidays. It was
Thanksgiving.
reading week.
Yeah. It was reading
for
week. Thanksgiving was
universities, that's
last
why.
weekend.
Yeah, and he heard about it, decided to come out and place top 3.
We're gonna get into
Crazy.
this Impact Wrestling event. I'll let Yaz explain this. Let's get it.
Definitely. All right. So last year we actually had them come down for the first time, and they did Fortnite with our Fortnite players,
Mhm.
and Dan had a little bit of too much fun while he was there.
Little-
Yuri also.
Yeah, little PDA going
Yeah,
on.
definitely. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the one where he just grabbed him on the forehead and gave him a kiss, but we found some pretty funny clips regardless. But they did come out. We had the players actually after their matches in the classic gym. They came over to the nest. We had them play some games with us and stuff. They played with the Fortnite players. Some of them were actually really good. I believe Sammy and Melissa actually won a game while they were
Yep.
there. And this time they're coming around again, but this time we're going to be playing Rocket League. And I feel like Rocket League is a much more easier game to get your hands on and
Much
actually
more
learn.
user-friendly.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
yeah.
Definitely. I'm really excited to see how it goes, and I really want to be there. I want to be there
too.
again. Last year I was there when it happened, and it was hilarious to be there and watch everything going down, with the hosts and the match players.
Yeah.
It was just great.
For this upcoming week, if you guys would like to see any of these games live, we are going to be having them casted on twitch.tv/ShanesGamingCA. So yeah, man, October 23rd to the 29th, We're going to have Siege Rocket League. We're going to have the Impact vs Saints Rocket League. We're also going to have some Counter-Strike, some Fortnite, some Smash, some Hearthstone, the whole 9 yards. A couple extra games as well from the 26th to the 28th. We're going to have 2 Overwatch games and a Rocket League game. So I'm pretty excited. I know Jake's going to be excited. He's got some Siege coming up.
Yes.
Hopefully he can show it on that. I want to see some great content on that. I want to see some good gameplay as well. But I'm very confident, and I'm not even worried about it. So
Yeah,
I
Definitely.
think you guys will be just good.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
it is going to be very good.
Yeah.
And last but not least, make sure you guys buy our merch. We have some merch made by Acquire.
Yep.
It's really nice. It's really good material. I personally like it. My hoodie is very comfortable.
I can't wait to get my jersey.
I know. they're very comfortable.
Just
but
probably. I feel like we're gonna get them by the end of October, right? What is it? The
Hopefully,
21st today.
yes.
So like 9 days, 10 days.
hopefully.
I'm gonna keep Sean to his word.
Yes.
I'm going in that office and I'm asking for that jersey.
I'll have to go back
yeah,
to the door.
Yep.
All right, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. This was another week of Bird's Eye View. Next week, we're going to be back here on Wednesday, and we're going to be updating you on everything you need to know. So my name is Dylan. This is Jake. This is Yazin. And thanks for tuning in with us today. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.